The words we speak hold immense power. They influence not only how we think and feel, but also how we interact with the world and shape the course of our lives. This is particularly true when it comes to the words we say about ourselves. Often we underestimate how deeply our self-talk impacts our mindset, behavior, and overall life trajectory. Whether spoken aloud or thought in silence, the words we use to describe ourselves can act as either a powerful force for growth or a debilitating barrier to progress. When we repeatedly say or think something about ourselves, we reinforce it in our subconscious mind. If someone constantly tells themselves, "I'm not good enough," it's not just a passing thought, it becomes a belief. This belief then begins to influence how they approach challenges, view opportunities, and perceive their own abilities. They might start avoiding situations that require them to step out of their comfort zone, assuming failure is inevitable. This self-fulfilling prophecy, rooted in negative self-talk, traps them in a cycle of doubt and underachievement. What begins as a simple thought or phrase grows into a powerful reality. On the other hand, the deliberate use of positive and affirming language has the opposite effect. When we tell ourselves, "I can handle this, I am strong," or "I am capable," we create a mindset of resilience and optimism. These affirmations act as seeds that, when nurtured with repetition and belief, grow into a strong foundation of confidence and courage. They remind us of our ability to overcome challenges and help us focus on solutions rather than problems. Over time, this kind of positive self-talk shifts our perception of ourselves and the world around us, enabling us to approach life with hope and determination. It's important to recognize that words are not just reflections of our current state, they have the power to shape our future. What we speak about ourselves today often sets the tone for tomorrow. For instance, if someone consistently declares, "I'm not creative," they're unlikely to explore their creative potential. They've already closed the door in their mind, and as a result, they won't seek opportunities to learn or experiment in ways that could prove otherwise. Conversely, if they start saying, "I am exploring my creativity," they create room for growth. They may not feel particularly creative at the moment, but by speaking words of possibility, they invite curiosity and effort, which can eventually lead to actualizing that creativity. The words we use about ourselves also influence how others perceive us. Imagine someone who frequently says, "I'm terrible at public speaking." This self-labeling not only reinforces their own fear, but also sends a message to others that they lack confidence in this area. On the other hand, if they were to say, "I'm improving my public speaking skills," they communicate a growth-oriented mindset, both to themselves and to those around them. This shift in language can change how others support and encourage them, creating an environment that fosters improvement rather than reinforcing limitations. Speaking blessings upon oneself is not about denying reality or ignoring areas where growth is needed. Instead, it's about framing those areas in a way that empowers rather than discourages. Instead of saying, "I'm bad at this," one can say, "I'm learning and improving." This simple reframe acknowledges the challenge while affirming the possibility of growth. It's a way of taking ownership of your narrative and steering it in a direction that aligns with your goals and aspirations. The power of words extends beyond the immediate moment. Our self-talk creates a ripple effect that influences our actions, decisions, and relationships over time. For example, a person who constantly tells themselves they are not good enough might avoid applying for a promotion or pursuing a dream, thinking they don't deserve it. This hesitation results in missed opportunities, which then reinforce their belief in their inadequacy. In contrast, someone who regularly speaks affirmations of worthiness and capability is more likely to take bold steps toward their goals. Even if they face setbacks, their positive self-talk helps them bounce back and keep moving forward. It's also worth noting that the energy behind our words matters. Speaking blessings upon yourself requires more than just saying the words. It involves believing in their truth, or at least being open to believing. Simply repeating empty phrases won't have the same impact as genuinely embracing the possibility of change and growth. The more we infuse our words with intention and conviction, the more they resonate within us and begin to transform our reality. Cultivating the habit of speaking blessings upon yourself doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort and mindfulness. It begins with becoming aware of the words you use about yourself and consciously choosing to replace negative or limiting language with affirming and empowering statements. It might feel unnatural at first, especially if you've spent years engaging in critical self-talk. But with practice, positive self-talk becomes second nature, and the blessings you speak over yourself begin to manifest in your life. Ultimately, our words are one of the most powerful tools we have for shaping our lives. By speaking blessings upon yourself, you take control of your narrative and create a foundation for personal growth and success. You remind yourself of your strengths, acknowledge your potential, and affirm your ability to overcome challenges. In doing so, you not only transform your mindset, but also open the door to a brighter and more fulfilling reality. Self-blessing is a practice of affirming one's worth, potential, and resilience through deliberate and positive language. It is a deeply personal act that fuels inner strength by shifting the way we perceive ourselves and our abilities. When we take the time to speak blessings upon ourselves, we create an internal environment where confidence, hope, and perseverance can thrive. This process empowers us to face challenges with courage, embrace opportunities with enthusiasm, and navigate life with an unshakable sense of self-worth. At its core, self-blessing is about recognizing and honoring the unique value within each of us. In a world where external validation often dominates, the act of blessing oneself serves as a reminder that we are enough, irrespective of circumstances or opinions. It is an intentional effort to counter the negative voices, both internal and external, that can erode our confidence over time. By speaking affirmations such as "I am strong, I am capable, and I am worthy of love," we reclaim our power and remind ourselves that we have the strength to overcome difficulties and achieve our goals. Inner strength is not something we are born with. It is cultivated through experiences, mindset, and the way we choose to respond to life's challenges. Self-blessing plays a crucial role in this process by reinforcing a positive inner dialogue. Consider the times when we feel overwhelmed or doubtful. During such moments, the way we talk to ourselves can make all the difference. If we succumb to thoughts like "I can't handle this" or "I'm not good enough," we weaken our resolve and make it harder to move forward. However, if we replace those thoughts with affirmations such as "I am capable of finding a solution," or "I have faced challenges before and am emerged stronger," we shift our focus from fear to possibility. One of the most transformative aspects of self-blessing is its ability to reframe how we view setbacks and failures. Life is full of ups and downs, and it is natural to feel disheartened when things do not go as planned. However, when we bless ourselves with words of encouragement and compassion, we begin to see setbacks not as evidence of inadequacy, but as opportunities for growth. For instance, instead of saying "I failed and I'm not good enough," we can say "This is a learning experience and I am growing through it." This shift in perspective not only alleviates feelings of defeat, but also strengthens our ability to persevere in the face of adversity. Self-blessing also enhances our ability to set and pursue meaningful goals. When we affirm our worth and potential, we create a foundation of self-belief that propels us forward. Imagine someone who dreams of starting a business but is plagued by self-doubt. If they constantly tell themselves "I'm not smart enough" or "I don't have what it takes," they are unlikely to take the necessary steps to turn their vision into reality. On the other hand, if they affirm "I have the creativity and determination to succeed," they cultivate the confidence needed to take risks, learn from challenges, and persist until they achieve their goal. The act of blessing oneself with positive affirmations becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, paving the way for success. Beyond its impact on personal achievement, self-blessing has a profound effect on emotional well-being. By speaking words of kindness and encouragement to ourselves, we create a sense of inner peace and self-acceptance. This is especially important in times of stress or uncertainty, when negative self-talk can exacerbate feelings of anxiety and self-doubt. In such moments, self-blessing serves as a form of self-care, reminding us that we are deserving of compassion and understanding. Phrases like "I am doing my best" or "I am enough as I am" can provide comfort and reassurance, helping us navigate difficult emotions with grace and resilience. Moreover, self-blessing is not limited to addressing challenges. It also plays a role in celebrating successes and acknowledging progress. In a fast-paced world, it is easy to overlook our accomplishments or dismiss them as insignificant. However, taking the time to bless ourselves with words like "I am proud of what I have achieved" or "I honor my efforts" reinforces a sense of gratitude and self-appreciation. This practice helps us build a positive relationship with ourselves, where we recognize our value not just for what we do, but for who we are.